Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time YouTube version. Thank you all for those wonderful birthday wishes. I had a wonderful day, and this weekend I'm going out with my children for dinner. And I'm very fortunate. I remember being, well, this is years ago, when my birthday always came on winter vacation. And years ago, it was a big thing before they had all these peanut allergies and stuff. It was a big thing to bring in cupcakes. Like that was like a major thing to bring in cupcakes. And I remember always being, because it was a winter vacation, it was that week of February until I think they did away with them. I always used to miss out on that. So my mom always used to say, well, you got a choice. You could do them the week before, we could do the week after. But I always remember that. Isn't that funny? I was sitting here thinking about my app is coming out soon. So I was thinking about different advertising. We have a new ad that we're putting together, which I'm very proud of. But I was thinking about advertising strategies and stuff. And I always tell the story of my grandparents. My Italian grandparents watched me and my brother a lot because my mom had to work. She was a single mom. And I can remember being at my grandmother's house. I don't know why I was thinking about this. This is why I'm like I am. I was little, 7, 8 years old, and she would have a pad next to her recliner with a pen, and there was a commercial that would come on. It would be for like new food, new something. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, new. And she used to say, "Ooh, that looks good. Let's write it down." And she'd take the pen, yeah, it's little Luna's head. She'd take the pen and write it down. She goes, and when she didn't drive, my grandmother, and she says, and when Grandpa takes us to the store grocery shopping, we're gonna get that. And I got to tell you the truth. That holds true for me today with like TikTok Shop or any like Instagram. I had and they have these things, they're called chaser ads. So you click on something, you're doomed. You're just doomed. I don't have the necklace on today, but during the summer, I can't Ikita, Ekita, I think it is. It's costume jewelry, but it's a little bit more upgrade. This necklace came across my feed, and I said to myself, do I really need it? It was so pretty though. Do I really need it? Because I have so much stuff. And I said, let me just click on it, see what the price is. Fatal mistake. Fatal mistake. This necklace followed me all over the place. All over. I thought it was just going to show up at my door and say, buy me. It followed me all over the place, and I bought it. I think I've worn it continuously. I've worn it a ton. So I did get my money's worth out of it. But yeah, I mean, something is constantly in your face. Eventually, it's like you're going to say, let me just do it. Um, except bad choices in men. But that's what they do now. There's actually a commercial out about insurance. And it's true because I had to investigate homeowners insurance when I bought my condo. They showed up everywhere in every nook and cranny they could, and the phone calls were just crazy. They were just crazy. But yeah, I back to my grandma. I remember that, and she used to write it down. And even back then, and I mean, they didn't have any internet or anything like that. It was just one TV commercial, and and it's funny because I watched this thing on Netflix that talked about like food and different things and ads, and it says it. It's like certain foods they promote like you need them and they're going to make you feel better. And I know all it takes is once. If you do something once and it alleviates the anxiety, the pain, or whatever, that's yours forever. That's yours forever. And I always tell you about my brother had an eating disorder. He was 700 pounds. Um, and yeah, he ate. Let me tell you, he ate. But, I guess he was either going to eat, drink, or drugs, and he chose food. All right, moving on. We have the Mythic Tarot deck. Today is Friday, February 21st. Let's see what card we draw for you guys. Five of Cups. Are you running? This one's a little bit different, okay? This one shows a girl chasing after her sorrow, okay? And I always tell people that sometimes our sorrow is so normal to us, okay, that we just assume it's what we should do every day. Like we just assume we should be heartbroken every day because I've been doing it for 6 months. How can I not be heartbroken? Until that day when you wake up and you get through a little bit of your day, a little bit of your morning, whatever routine you have, and you're like, oh, I haven't really thought about that situation. I haven't really thought about the person. I don't know what that sound is. I haven't really thought about a lot of things. And you realize that maybe something is over a little bit and it's time to move on. A lot of you are going to be having that epiphany. You're going to be having an epiphany of it might be time to move on. Okay. It might be time to kind of put this on the back burner and just kind of deal what is physical and actual in your life. Okay. This is like chasing dreams. So you're realizing that I could think about the scenario over and over and over again, but I can't change it. You know, you can't change the words that were exchanged. You can't change the actions. You can't unring a bell. So you're going to have this epiphany at that, and you're going to say to yourself, you know what? I'm done chasing it. Because in those increments where you're not thinking of this person, because that's a total habit, that becomes a habit. In these increments of the downside, you're going to feel like rested. You're going to be like, oh, wow, like I really feel good about this. I feel like, you know what? Maybe there is a possibility I can totally heal and move on. And you're going to like those in between periods where you don't have that person on your thoughts as much. Okay. So I like this card for you. 5 of Cups. Cups are all about water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We are in Pisces season. And I think it's time for a lot of people to heal and move on. 2025 has a lot to offer a lot of people, and it's not just sorrow. And, you know, we're talking about let's better ourselves. You know, I put a thing the other day about what do you want to do in a year from now? Where do you want to be? You know, we want to better ourselves. We want to be more in control of our emotions. We want to not be so reactive. Um, you know, we just want to be happier. And these are all different components that you will need to be happier. Okay. Sometimes everything to be happy is in here. It's not another person. You know, that's where you got to get that away because you got to remember yourself. You want to be happy before you give yourself to somebody. So you're going to have some epiphanies coming up over the next couple of weeks, over the next month, I would say, of why we're in the water signs. All right, my dears, this is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. It is Friday. Everyone have a great day.